Hello people of the internet and welcome back to another Nerd Central video. Today I will be taking a look at the first series of Arrow, the DVD version of it. So yeah, let's take a look at the packaging. Taking a look at the packaging of the first series of Arrow, you can see that it comes in this slipcase which has a picture of Oliver Queen in his Arrow costume there, which looks very cool indeed, standing in front of some sort of window of the city with the text Arrow in this very cool like logo, which is very like green and looks like it's just come from the island. It says the complete first series. DC Comics at the corner, 1515. Then at the side you can see the actual set on the inside. I'll take a look at that later. Then you can see on the back it has a picture of Oliver Queen as the Arrow in the first series, where it doesn't actually have the mask. It's just like with a hood and the bow he has from the island. Then there's a few pictures of Laurel and Tommy. Then there's a picture of what's her name, Thea and Oliver's mum. Then there's just a little blurb there. Then there's the special features there and all the information down there. So yeah, now we'll take a look at the DVD on the inside. Taking a look at the DVD out of its case, you can see that it comes with basically the same cover as before. It's just in a normal standard DVD case with a picture of the Arrow and, you know, Legal, Garbage, DC and Justice costume. Then on the side, it has at the top, there's a little, just let me get it, there's a little green banner for Season 1. Then it says Arrow, the complete first series, 1515, DVD and Warner Brothers. Then on the back, it has the same information as before, basically. So yeah, nothing's much changed. Then on the inside, you can see that something that's really cool is, excuse me, over here, there's an entire list of episodes. So it says what episodes are on which disc, which is really cool, and you can pause that if you want to read there. There's 22 episodes in total, I think. Then onto the discs, you can see they come in this light green colour, almost like, I don't know, just limey colour. They say the complete first series, Arrow, disc 1. This disc 1 has a picture of some arrows and the actual bow and arrow from the show. The second series has another picture of a bow and arrow, Arrow disc 2, another picture. Third disc has the same sort of picture, disc 3. Fourth disc has a bow and arrow, disc 4, and you get the routine, just comes with this advertisement for some garbage. Then it comes with disc 5, like that, which is just basically the same. And if I take this out here, let me see if I can get it out, just a minute. I might have to cut this here. Just to, yeah, I'm gonna cut because I don't want to break it. I'll just cut to when it's out. Anyway, after having quite a little time fiddling with that blooming disc, which is a bit annoying, the last one, you get to see it just finishes off with a like title with basically the episode names, and then there's just a picture of all the main cast in this, which is basically Stephen Amell, Kate Cassidy, Colin Donnell, David Ramsey, Willa Holland, Suzette Thompson, and Paul Blackthorne, which basically play all the main characters. You can pause that if you want to read that. So yeah, that's it for the inside of the packaging. Overall, good presentation. So now on to my thoughts of the series itself. Now on to my thoughts of the first series of Arrow. What do I think of it? I think it's I didn't watch this on transmission just today. I think it's an alright series, first series. I have to agree with what a lot of people say. They are trying to find the feet in the first series, like most series do. They're trying to find the correct tone. But it's like, because it's one of the first superhero series that they did like this, you know, DC, it's sort of a bit, sometimes it can feel all over the place, like, it's trying to be dark. It is dark and that. But, I don't know, I haven't watched it in a while, but it's like, from what I can remember, the story arcs are a bit odd, because I think that it's basically tells you about him at the island, and basically how he starts out a bit of a wuss, you know, at the island, and then he ends up manning up. But the thing is, I don't know, there's just something about it, like, it's not got that same excitement like in Series 2, because he's not even plopped the arrow yet. In this one, he's killing people, and it's a bit odd, because you're so used to the Green Arrow not killing people, and it's a bit odd, to be honest. The acting's a bit odd. It's alright. Some of the characters can get extremely annoying, like Willa Holland. She gets so bloody annoying in the first series, you know, like Thea, she's all whiny and that. Oliver's mum's another one who gets bloody annoying. I mean, just like, yeah, that's another thing about the series. It has a lot of whiny characters, like, yeah, I'll say with a Flash, it has a lot of whiny characters, but you can't expect that because Barry's not a hardened killing machine, like, what's it called? All of it is, Barry's just someone who's gone through a lot of tragedy early in that. But unlike the Arrow, he hasn't been taught by, like, Slade on the island not to be. So, yeah, some of the characters can be a bit whiny. Some of the action sequences when they get later on are fantastic. Like, some of the ones where they fight with, like, Merlin, and that's quite cool. But during the early ones, I don't know, it feels a bit odd. There's just something off about season 1 of Arrow that I don't know. And also, the face paint, it's like, it doesn't have a proper mask in the first series. It only gets that in the second one. I'm not that sure about that. I'm a bit like, I'm a comic purist, so I'm like, get it as close to the comics as you can. But, yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad series. I'm just saying it's not the best first series there has ever been, to be honest. So, yeah, there's a story arc about, like, Malcolm Merlyn wanting to destroy the Glades, which is alright, but sometimes the introductions of characters can feel a bit, no force. Like, Roy, they introduced Roy Harper, who turns out to be Arsenal in that series, but then it starts out as a thief and that, but then he gets saved by the Arrow and he suddenly becomes, like, a massive Arrow fan and he wants to, like, become his sidekick and that, and it's a bit, would you really become that so quick? So yeah, there's a few things wrong with it. If you like DC Comics, I say get it, but it gets much better in the latter seasons. But yeah, and also something about these American shows, and I have a problem with a lot of them, is because they have so many episodes, they're so hard to rewatch. Like this one, it has 23 1-hour episodes, and I don't know, I prefer it like where, let's say with Daredevil, they have 12 1-hour episodes, but they're of higher quality. Like with this, there are a few dud episodes, to be honest. And yes, so basically, I prefer it when they have less episodes, but that's a problem with most American TV shows. So yeah, this has been Nerd Central. Thank you for watching. Check out the Facebook page if you want to have exclusive updates on what I'm doing. Check out the Twitter page if you want to follow me. And subscribe if you want to. And comment if you also want to. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. This has been my review of the first series of Arrow. Pick it up if you're a fan of the character, but otherwise it's a bit iffy, to be honest. So, yeah. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you next time with whatever I fancy reviewing. Bye.